Good evening, everybody. First of all, let me say sorry to all of you for getting late. But I'll tell you that better late than never. So, good evening, everybody. One person quickly joined just after starting this particular program that you quickly joined. So, thank you. The first one that I can see here is called Robo Zotisa. So, Robo sir, can you hear me? If you can hear me, just tell me, please. I'm waiting for a few seconds to join so that everybody could get the learnings that I'm going to share right now. Those who are joining right now, good evening to everybody. সকলকে ধন্যবাদ জনাইছো যিসকল ইতিমধ্যে জয়েন কৰিছে আমাৰ প্ৰগ্ৰামত 5 persons right now have joined. Gorima, good evening. Good evening, Gorima. Good evening, everybody. Right. So thank you. Please try to share the link. So today we are going to discuss about verbs. Okay, we are going to discuss about the verbs. Okay, good, Professor. Thank you that you are able to hear me. Okay. So today actually I have some technical issues. Okay, internet related things. So that's why I got late. So dear students, before I start, I would like to play a video for all of you. I would like to play a video for all of you, and I think you should watch the video if you have not watched. And I'm going to play the video for all of you before I'm going to start. Whatever the speech that you would get to watch, everywhere the speakers use verb forms. That means we have so many world famous speeches on YouTube. You can just for example, we can go for TEDx days. Lot of good speeches are there. You can go to Toastmasters Club. You are also getting a lot of good videos. But my point is that whatever video that you are going to watch, in that video people might be speaking. আৰু যেতিয়া মানুহে কয় তেতিয়ালে তেওঁলোকে কিবা কিবি বস্তু ব্যৱহাৰ কৰে, তাৰ ভিতৰত আমি যদি চাওঁ তেওঁলোকে শব্দ ব্যৱহাৰ কৰে, তেওঁলোকে সুন্দৰ সুন্দৰ বাক্যৰ গাঁথনি ব্যৱহাৰ কৰে, আৰু সেনেকে তেওঁলোকে ইম্পেক্ট সৃষ্টি কৰি আছে। তো ইয়াত থকা আমাৰ সকলো ছাত্ৰ ছাত্ৰীক মই প্ৰথমে ধন্যবাদ জনালো যিসকলে সুন্দৰকে ট্ৰাই কৰি আছে, প্ৰেক্টিছ কৰি আছে ইংলিছ কোৱাৰ কাৰণে, বহুত কষ্ট কৰি এভৰি ডে ইউ জাষ্ট ট্ৰাই, আৰু যেতিয়া কষ্ট কৰা তাৰ ফল আমি সদায় পাওঁ, আৰু কষ্টৰ ফল সদায় মিঠা। তো বাকী মই আৰম্ভ কৰাৰ আগমুহূৰ্তত যদি মই এনেই দুটামান প্ৰশ্ন সুধো, কনকলতা, ধ্ৰুৱচা, গৰিমা, কলিতা, if I ask you দে ভিডিঅ' বনাওঁতে সহজ নেকি আচলতে? তোমালোকে যেনেকে ভিডিঅ' বনাই আছা, ইয়াতে ক্লাছ কৰি আছা, তাৰপিছত ক্লাছ কৰি আমাৰ ফ্ৰী যিটো গ্ৰুপ আছে, ফ্ৰী গ্ৰুপত তোমালোকে ভিডিঅ' বনাই আছা, তো এই যিটো প্ৰচেছ অফ লাৰ্নিং স্পোকেন ইংলিছ, ইজ ইট ইজি ফৰ ইউ? Is it easy for you, Kanaklata, Dhruva, sir, and Gorima Kolita? This question to everybody, those who are watching right now. The way you're learning, the way you are putting your efforts to record videos to improve your spoken English skills. So is it easier for you? Is it tougher for you? What is it? So, okay, dear students, before I'm going to start it, let me show you some videos that students are recording, because this class is very practical class. We are teaching so that you can learn something. We are teaching so that you can implement, as it is the class of implementation. So students, those who are learning, who are joining this program, they should know that students of this program are also participating. They're also learning, spending their time. But Robosar is saying that it's not easy. Of course, it's not easy. It's not easy, by the way. So, okay, then let me show you those students who are recording thoughts in a beautiful way. Let me just show you, okay? Let me bring you to the group where students are practicing. So, okay, I'm going there. Just wait for a few seconds to show you how students are participating, okay? How students are practicing with each other, speaking in English. Let me just show you. Just wait. And after that, we will start off, okay? Because if you do not practice, simply coming here is not enough. You have to practice. So, dear students, I'm going to play some videos of students, those who have recorded. Okay, that I can see so many videos. So, let me bring you. Let me bring you to the. Okay. So please tell me if you can see the screen or not. I'm just doing screen sharing. Okay. Okay. So,
That
dear
I can
students,
see
can you
so
see the
many
screen?
videos.
So let me bring you. Can you see the screen? If you can see the screen, please type
Let
yes.
me
Come on.
bring you to
Everybody.
the
Those who can see the screen, please type yes. Okay. So please tell me if you can see the screen or not. I'm just doing screen sharing. Okay. Okay. So,
that I
dear
can
students,
see
can you
so
see the
many
screen?
videos.
So let me bring you. Can you see the screen? If you can see the screen, please type
Let
yes.
me
Come on.
bring you to
Everybody.
the
Those who can see the
so please
screen,
type yes. Okay, coolly, thank you.
please type yes.
Okay, good. That you can see the screen means
So
fine.
please tell
Thank you.
me if you can see the screen or not. I'm just doing screen sharing. Okay.
So here,
Okay.
those students who are
So,
learning,
dear
that I can
students,
see
can you
so
see
many
the
welcome,
screen?
videos.
So thank you for
So
joining.
let me bring you.
So
Can you see the screen?
Yes.
If you can see the screen,
uh,
please type
so let
yes.
me
Let me
play
bring
some
you to
videos. The
the
way students are learning,
those who
because
can see
learning
the
is not
screen. Please type
enough
yes.
if
Okay,
you do not
coolly, thank
practice
you.
well.
Please
Okay,
type yes.
practice
Okay,
is more
good. That you
important.
can see the screen means
You
fine.
have
Please
to
tell me
practice
if
once you
you
learn.
can see the screen or not. I'm
So if
just
you
doing
hear some
screen
of the
sharing.
videos
Okay.
that
So
I could
here,
just show you, okay?
those students who are
This
learning,
is a video
can you see the
that's
videos?
Nilofer has
So
recorded, I think.
let me bring you.
So
Can you see
I'm
the
getting the
screen? If you
sounds.
can see the screen,
So,
please
good
type
Let
evening,
yes.
me
Let me
play
everyone.
bring
some
you to
Yes.
videos the
the
way students are learning,
So,
those who
because
can see
learning
the
is not
screen.
request
Please type
enough
yes.
if
so
Okay,
you
that
do
we
not
coolly,
can
thank
practice
you.
well.
Please
Okay,
type
conversation.
yes.
practice
Okay,
is
good.
more
That you
important.
can
So,
see the
yeah,
screen
after
means
You
a
have
fine.
long
to
Please tell me
time,
practice
if
once you
you
learn.
can see the
I'm
screen or
live
not.
today.
I'm
So
just
if you
doing
hear some
screen
of the
sharing. Okay.
videos that
So
I could
here,
just
So, Daisy,
show
thank
you,
you
okay?
for
those
joining.
students who are
This
learning,
is a video
can you see the
that's
videos?
Nilofer has
So
recorded, I think.
let me bring you.
So
Can you
Okay,
see
I'm
the
getting
screen?
the
Zimnur has joined. Thank you, Zimnur, for joining. Good evening. Good evening, Zimnur.
I think there is a little noise here.
Yeah, I think you are having
Okay, I
network
can
problem.
see here the noise. So well, Nilofer, thank you very much for joining.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
I'll not get the audio right now, so I have to fix it up. Okay. Till then, you just try to talk to all the students who are recording their thoughts, those who are participating. Okay.
Okay.
So Nilofer, just continue for 1 minute. Let me fix it up. Okay.
Okay, sir. Hello everyone, and yes, sir is fixing that problem. So I welcome you, and I hope you are learning. So yesterday also we had the session, and I think you get something like tell about, know about. So and yeah, those who have been recording videos, thank you very much for recording, and keep recording those videos because it will help you. Because I know how it works nowadays. So keep practicing and don't lose hope. And this is the best time to do it. So yesterday I think I also gave you something, and Anupama also gave you something. So you can just remember and you can practice those things. So যিখিনি বস্তু দিয়া হৈছিল সেইখিনি please আকৌ চাবা because we tend to forget things, and it becomes easier when we practice. So I think on to, then tell about, know about, then তাৰ আগতে আৰু কেইটামান দিয়া হৈছিল for the newcomers. So like dependent on, depend on, then compliment on, congratulate on. So you can write it down on your copies. And I think I have given some of the errors, correction of errors, and also vocabulary. So yeah, I hope it helped you. Today also sir is going to teach you about verb, I guess. So yeah.
Good evening to everyone. I hope you all are fine and safe. And I hope you all are reading and writing and learning things and being productive and doing well in your exams. And yeah, if anyone's new, please don't forget to subscribe the channel and share the link with your friends. And yeah, thanks for being so consistent.
Yes. So I think you already knew about verb, like main verb, auxiliary verb. So auxiliary verb কিছুমান আছে যেনেকে may, might, can, could. So you can remember those verbs, and main verbs বহুত আছে এইবিলাক আমি we will not be able to cover because বহুত words থাকে. So yeah, sir has joined again.
So, okay, so thank you Anupama, thank you Nilafur. So can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes,
Is it
sir.
fine? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Network is a little disturbance actually that I have been facing due to
Yeah, actually same. It's
poor
been rain.
network. Even the fiber also not working. So anyway, so well, dear students, those who have joined, thank you very much. Then I can see here without sharing this one, that let me see actually how many students are joining today. We will not share the link anywhere. So today we will see actually how many sincere students that we could see here today. So some of the things that already I have discussed for my students, actually those students who are paid members of English Grammar Mastery. So the same content that today I'm going to utilize, I'm going to give you for free. And those earlier students of paid program, okay, Quali, you can watch, by the way, if you have any problem, so you can understand today. Okay, this topic is a bit difficult, especially when we try to differentiate between main verb and auxiliary verb. Okay, so today let's discuss this topic called verb. Okay, so let me show you the slides first. So are you ready, everybody? Okay, good. If you are ready, then okay, let me show you the slides. And in between, I will try to start the conversations among all the 3% here. Just like Anupama, Nilofer, we will try to have conversations in the middle. Okay, just continuously, I will not go with the slides. So dear
Okay.
students, can you see this one?
Yes, sir.
Can you see this one?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So let me just make it full slide. So now those who can see, please type SEEC. Please type SEEC if you can see the slide. If you can see the slide, please type SEE. And in these or during this 20 or 30 minutes, we will try to talk something very important, and this one would help you to improve your speaking and writing together. So those students who can see the slides, very good. So now this is the first topic is called verb. So what is verb? So definition of verb, that if I tell you, verb is a kind of parts of speech. What is it? Verb is a kind of parts of speech, and it's very important. Without verbs, that we can never form any sentences. Okay, and verb is the problem solver. Whenever we try to communicate with anybody, we have to take help of the verb. Without the help of the verb, we cannot frame any sentences. We'd find out difficult. We would find out difficulty actually. So we have to learn it. So today we are here. So what is verb? So doing, especially verb completes the sentences. Verb talks about the tenses. Verb has different forms, and different forms would tell you different tenses. So আমি জীৱনত বহুত কাম কৰোঁ, কিছুমান কাম এই মুহূৰ্তত কৰি আছো, কিছুমান কাম পাষ্টত কৰিছো, কিছুমান কাম আমি ফিউচাৰত কৰিম। আৰু এই যেটো কাম কাজৰ যেটো সময় অৰ্থাৎ টেন্স সম্পৰ্কে কোনে বুজাই দিয়ে? আমাৰ ভাৰ্বে। আৰু ভাৰ্বৰ ফৰ্ম তিনিটা আমি গম পাওঁ। কি আছিলে ভাৰ্বৰ ফৰ্ম তিনিটা প্ৰাইমাৰীলি? কোৱাচোন কোৱা, let me see how many of you can write down, how many of you can write down the three basic or primary forms of verbs. Let me see. Come on, 1 2 3 times starts for you. Just tell me the three forms of verbs. Come on, everybody. Let me see actually who can write faster. Who can write faster? Nilofer, Anupama, you try to look at the answers, those who are typing, okay?
Okay.
Very good. Is there any answer coming? No.
Dhrubadati sir has written 24 auxiliary verbs, and Dhrubadati sir again wrote 10 modal auxiliary verbs.
Okay. And dear students, please try to type. I'm asking three forms of verbs, okay? Three forms of verbs. That's all the verbs have three forms. I'm talking about forms, okay? I'm not talking about kinds. Three forms of verbs. Come on, everybody. I'll just wait for 10 seconds, and after that, I'll give you the answer.
Rekha Das and Kohli answered. They said that there are three kinds of verbs: present, past, and participate. Past participle.
Okay, three kinds of verb forms. Come on, very good. Then okay, so thank you those students who have answered correctly. So there are three forms of verbs. They are called present form, past form, and past participle form. Okay, and these three forms that we use. These three forms that we use. Okay, when we try to tell different tenses. And here in this respect, we have to know their forms also. For example, go, went, gone, do, did, done, come, came, come. So these are the forms of verbs. So, well, we will talk about it later. So let me go to the next slide. So thank you, those who have answered correctly. So kinds of verbs. That is called, what I asked earlier, that is a form. Okay, three forms of verbs. Okay, present form of verbs, past form of verbs, and present form, past form, and past participle form of verbs. Okay, now we are talking about kinds of verbs. Okay, there are two kinds of verbs mainly. One is called main verbs, and second one is called auxiliary verbs or helping verbs. So these two kinds, if we know, then we can master the art of using these verbs in our day-to-day conversations and in written English. So next, tell me a few main verbs you know. So come on, time starts. You should write down a few names, at least two, at least type two verbs, which are called main verbs. Come on, everybody. Try to type two, try to type two verbs which we call main verbs. Okay, Minhaz Sul, you also wrote correctly. Thank you. Dhruvo sir, thank you. Kohli, thank you. Rekha Das, thank you. Very good. You all are aware. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you. So I'm just waiting for the answers. Okay, do go. Minhazul said, do go. These are the two main verbs. Okay. So there's little confusion with do, by the way, Minhazul. Do is known as auxiliary, but sometimes it is used as a main verb, no problem. And am is come. Okay, good. Bring, think, play, run. Very good. Proposer, am is they are auxiliary verbs, by the way. And sometimes they're used as main verbs, no problem. But most of the time, they are permanently, they are called auxiliary verbs. Okay, they are helping verbs. They help in other sentences. So, okay, those who have answered correctly, so thank you. So, some of the examples that I have shown. So, Nilofer, please try to utter the words that I have written down. So, these are some of the examples of main verbs so that you can get an idea. Nilofer or Anupama, please try to utter the words that I have shown in the slide so that they could remember. These are, okay.
So it's go, come, sing, speak, tell, listen, heart, etc.
So, dear students, these are called main verbs. Okay, these are called main verbs, and thousands, lakhs, and crores of verbs which we call main verbs. Every day you can see, you can get you can get, or you can just find out new words which we call verb forms. Okay, and most of them are main verbs. Auxiliary verbs are limited, but main verbs are unlimited. Auxiliary verbs are limited and main verbs are unlimited. Okay, so now, dear students, thank you. Those students, Bipul Bishwas, thank you very much for joining. Everybody, thank you, Vishal, thank you. Here, what happens? Simply knowing these verbs not enough. We have to know different forms. They are just different forms like go and gun, come, came, come, sing, sang, sung. Okay, speak, spoke, spoken, speak, spoke, spoken, tell, told, told, listen, listen. So what is the past form of heard? Come on, please type here. The students, please type the past form of heard. H-U-R-T, heard. Come on, everybody. Okay, so many good words that you have written down. Thank you. So please try to write. Everybody, try to write down. Try to write down the past form of. Please try to write down the past form of heard. Come on. And these forms are extremely important. When you try to speak without the help of the words, you can never express your thoughts. Past form of hurt. Okay, somebody Rubasa says that it hurts. Bishal Borua said, Bishal Borua, okay, Bishal, thank you. Bishal said it is hurt. Minhazul said, okay, Minhazul said it's hurt, very good. People Bishwas said it's hard. Okay, thank you. That means you all are aware. If I ask you a question, my dear students, you know everything, but still you do not know how to speak why. The question is why. If I ask you why, the answer could be something like, you do not believe that you know. Once you believe that you know, then you'd be able to speak. Very good, Kuali, Gorima, Konoklata, Rekha, Vishal, Bipul, Bishwas, Minhazul, Dhruvo, Vishal, everybody. A big thanks to you all for answering the question correctly. Okay, good. Now, these words that we have to apply, we have to use in our day-to-day conversations. Okay, so these are main verbs that already you have got an idea. Main verbs are, remember that they are unlimited. So now tell me how many auxiliary verbs are there in English grammar. Already this question somebody has answered. How many auxiliary verbs are there in English grammar? It's very simple. There are 24. So these are verbs that we can call auxiliary verbs. They are helping verbs also, okay? These verbs only help in making sentences in different tenses. So for example, if you make a sentence in present indefinite tense, that sentence is fine. But if you want to make the same sentence in present continuous tense, you cannot write with the help of the main verbs. At that time, you have to take help of the auxiliary verbs. Otherwise, you can make no sentences, okay? To make sentences in present continuous tense, you have to take the help of auxiliary verb. That is called is. I am or she is drinking a cup of tea. Drink word is a main verb, but that is incomplete if you are trying to write the sentence in continuous tense, present continuous tense. So thank you. Those not hearts. Okay, thank you. Those who have written here, call 24. It's fine. Thank you. Very good. Those who are answering, thank you very much. Very good. So here what happened is that the main purpose of auxiliary verbs are to help. The purpose of auxiliary verbs is to help the main verbs in expressing thoughts in different tenses. I'll show you how we can use it. How we can use it to help the main verbs in framing sentences. Auxiliary means helping verbs. They help specifically the main verbs to write or to express thoughts in different tenses. Sometimes in continuous tenses, sometimes in perfect tenses. Okay, I hope you understood. Now, this list called am, is, are, was, were, have, has, had, this list you should remember. These are the verbs we call auxiliary verbs. And they're limited, by the way. You should remember. What is it? It is they're limited. This is slide number 2. In this slide number 2, you can see here shall, should, and rest of the Anupama and Nilufer. Please try to read out the words for the audience so that they could
Okay, sir.
make it permanent. Come on.
Yeah, shall, should, will, would, may, might, must, need.
Okay. This one also you just okay, just wait. This one also you just read it out once again. Right from the
Okay.
very beginning. Yeah.
Okay, sir. So the first one is am, is, are, was, were, have, has, had.
Okay, good. So this one once again.
Shall, should, will, would, may, might, must, need.
Okay, I hope you all are writing, my dear students. Those who were new here, please try to subscribe the channel, and everybody try to like the hit button. Please hit the like button, by the way. I think that Nilofer, have you noticed one thing? Anupama, have you noticed one thing? That before watching, we get one dislike. We are not in opposition of getting dislikes. But before watching, that we get this dislike. Sometimes even before starting. Sometimes I do premieres. কেতিয়াবা মই ভিডিও বিলাক প্ৰিমিয়াৰ কৰি থৈ দিওঁ চাব নোৱাৰে কেতিয়াবা চাব নোৱাৰা আগমুহূৰ্ত ডিসলাইকটো থাকে but this
Yes.
kind of things actually encourage us in a tremendous way. Nilofer, what do you want to say? Especially যেতিয়া suppose তুমি সেশন কৰি থাকা তোমাৰ সেশনটো চোৱাৰ আগমুহূৰ্তত যেতিয়া কোনোবাই নেগেটিভ মাৰি থৈ দিয়ে কেনেকুৱা লাগে?
To be honest, yeah, it feels bad sometimes, but yeah, it is also good that we are doing something. Some people might like it, some people might not like it. It's
Okay.
fine. So yeah, they have the right to dislike or like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's their choice. So it's up to them.
And Anupama, your thoughts?
Yes, sir. Actually, no matter how much you do, you cannot satisfy everyone, and it's their own choice. If someone does not like our session, it's totally up to them. And I have read somewhere that if people are not criticizing you, you are not really growing.
I'm asking you, how do you feel when you get dislikes before you start the session?
First, I did feel bad because we have not even started, but then now we got a dislike, but that's fine. I think now it's fine. If they
Alright,
don't,
so actually as a human beings we feel bad. As a human beings
Yeah.
we feel bad, but we cover it up. But the thing is that I think people should watch till the end, but many people do something like this, and people give too much importance on dislikes, and that's why they stop doing the work. But we are not like that. We are not going to watch, we are not going to put a lot of importance on the dislikes, but they are not important for us. But still we try to give too much importance, and when we give too much importance on dislikes, that leads to the world where we get demotivated. So better we should take as a blessing for us. At least some people are watching us who do not like us, means we are growing, we are improving, we are helping people, we are learning. So we have to take in a
Yes,
positive way, and we are taking it. Thank you.
Yeah, I think it's easier to dislike than to
Yeah.
watch.
They tend to
full-
like. Those people who
Yeah.
are liking, they are braver than those people who are disliking. So anyway, we welcome
and
everything. Yeah.
we cannot spend thinking about one person who disliked us when we have like more than 20 plus people who watch us every day, and we are really thankful to them.
Right. Okay, then we will go to the topic right now. Okay, so thank you, be here. So I think that Minhajul is asking about, is this be verb? No, be verb actually am, is, are, was, were, been. They are known as be verbs, by the way, but these all verbs are known as auxiliary verbs. Okay, and this one, Nilofer, please read it read it out. This is the last
Yes, sir.
last slide here of
Yeah. So yes. can, could, used to, ought to, dare, do, does, did.
Okay, good. So, dear students, these are extremely important to learn. They are very limited, okay? They are very limited. Auxiliary verbs are limited, and these verbs only help us when we are trying to write sentences in different tenses. And how auxiliary verbs are helping us in framing sentences, I will show you in other slides, okay? So, now, what is the full form of MB and what is the full form of MAV? You will get to know here, okay? What is the full form of MB and MAV? Come on. Just try to write the full forms if you can. This is the contracted form called MB or MAV. What is the full form? How many of you know? How many of you know the full forms of MB and MAV? So if you know, it's fine. But if you do not know, okay, very good. That quick answers that we are getting from Tubasa. Main bar, very good. Very good. Okay, I'll just show you without wasting time, as we are having very less time. Very good, very good. Okay, now we can see here modal verbs. MB for actually MB means main verb. It is also correct, but MB means also modal verbs. Okay, this is also correct. But here MB refers to modal verbs. Here MB refers to modal verbs. Okay, MB means main verb hoy, but yet ami modal verb boli koisu. Okay, MV refers to here as modal verbs or modal auxiliary verbs. So এই যিকেইটা আমাৰ modal auxiliary verbs আছে তোমালোকে লিখি লোৱা সুন্দৰকে আমাৰ গোটেইকেইটা auxiliary ভিতৰত একেটাক আমি modal auxiliaries বুলি কওঁ এবাৰ জোৰকে কৈ দিয়াচোন নীলফৰ অনুপমা তোমালোকৰ ভিতৰত কোনবাই just please try to read it out in a louder way. So what is it?
Okay, sir.
Come on.
So must, can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, ought to.
Okay, thank you. তো চাবা বহুত লিখিছে এইটো মেইন ভার্ব কোনবাই হৈছে মডেল অক্সিলারি ভার্ব যেসকলে লিখিছা এম বি মিন্স মেইন ভার্ব ইউ আর অলসো কারেক্ট যেসকলে লিখিছা মডেল ভার্ব তোমালোকেও কারেক্ট জাস্ট এই স্লাইডখনৰ কনটেক্সটত যেটো এম বি বুজাইছো এটো এম বি মানে মডেল ভার্ব বুজাইছো এটা মেইন ভার্ব বুজোৱা হোৱা নাই ওকে এইখন স্লাইডৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত বেলেগৰ স্লাইডৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত কিন্তু আমি এম বি মানে মেইন ভার্ব বুজাম ওকে আশা কৰিছো তোমালোকে বুজি পাইছা অন্ধৰকে ঠিক আছে এইখিনি জাস্ট মনত ৰাখিলে হল তোমালোকে যেসকল নতুন আহিছা তোমালোকে সাবস্ক্রাইব কৰা চেনেলটো আৰু যেসকলে পুৰণা আছে যদি লাইক কৰা নাই লাইক কৰি দিয়া যাতে সকলোৱে চাব পাৰে লাইক কৰা মানে আসলতে আমাৰ এই পেজ বিলাক বিভিন্ন ধৰ আমাৰ যেটো লিংক আছে বিভিন্ন ঠাইত গুছি যায় যাতে বেলেগিও ম্যাক্সিমাম মানুহ যাতে চাব পাৰে তাৰ কাৰণে সো এটা চাবা মডেল ভার্বস বিলাক কি আসলতে they are used with other verbs to add various meanings mostly to do with certainty and obligations. So this is the primary use of modal verbs. Okay, you try to take a screenshot quickly, and after that I have to go to the other slides so that I could make you understand completely the whole concept of verbs. Okay, I hope you have taken the screenshot. Okay, now coming here, the comparison use, how to use actually. So if you see here, main verbs and auxiliary verbs both are used here. Okay, you can see here being used as main verbs and auxiliary verbs. You can see here the uses of main verbs and auxiliary verbs. And with the color you can understand example speak. Okay, speak, that word that we have chosen here, and with the help of speak verb I'm trying to show here, I'm trying to show you the differences, or I'm trying to demonstrate you the main verbs and auxiliary verbs. You can see here the white words, all the white words are known as auxiliary verbs, and rest of the words that you can see the colors, main verbs, the color, this color you can see here in speak, speaking, spoken, speaking, that means they are called what? Main verbs. And if you see here whiter, that is called
Auxiliary
auxiliary
verb.
verbs. Yeah. So Nilofer, please read it out the sentences and try to make them understand to some extent if you wish.
Yes, so you can see that verbs, the uses, main verbs and auxiliary verbs. Example, speak. So speak, main verb. I speak English. So speak, you can see that it is main verb. And then we have I am speaking English. The here am is auxiliary verb, as it is white, and speaking is main verb. I have spoken English. I have been speaking English. So the white ones are auxiliary verbs, and those blue, they are main verbs.
Okay, so thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. So here from this example that from this slide that you can understand, here I speak English, no auxiliary verb is here. That means to express the sentences, to express the thoughts in present indefinite tense, normally we do not seek help of auxiliary verbs. But if you see here, the same sentence, if we need to write in present continuous tense, then speak word is not sufficient. Here, speak word is not sufficient here. What happens here? That we are taking help of am. So am is an auxiliary verb. Okay. So I am speaking English. Here am is an auxiliary and am is brought here just to mean, just to give the meaning of the sentence in present continuous tense. That means present continuous tense we cannot form if we do not take help of auxiliary verb. So that's why am is here auxiliary verb, and speaking or speak is called main verb. Okay, here what happens that to mean or to give the idea, give the meaning of the sentence in present perfect tense, we have to take help of have or had or has. Here we have taken the help of have. That's why have is called helping verb. In sentence number 4 also same thing happens here. You can see this. Okay, so in this way we can tell you that those 24 auxiliary verbs, they are always helping other verbs to express their thoughts in a beautiful way. And sometimes main verbs are insufficient. At that time auxiliary verbs give help to the main verbs to express the meaning or thoughts. Okay, I hope you got it. So now, dear students, as you have learned, now is the time for exercise. If you try to write it down, at least sentence number 1, if you try to, let me give you, okay, I spoke English. I spoke English. This sentence very good. Dhruvo sir is writing, very good. Okay, I spoke English. Which one is auxiliary verb and which one is main verb? I spoke English. Is there any main verb? Is there any auxiliary verb? These 4 sentences, I go to school. Very good. Go is main verb. Very good, Minhajul. So here 4 sentences that you can see. Take the screenshot, by the way. Dear students, please take the screenshot and write down in your copy. Not now. After the class is over, these 4 sentences you try to take as a note. Okay, write down in your copy. And after that, you try to underline which one is called main verb, which one is called auxiliary verb. And after that, you have to upload in the group. Okay, and Nilofer and Anupama will try to monitor everything. And please, everybody, try to write down the questions, or also you can take the screenshot and try to answer and upload in that WhatsApp group. Writing in the piece of paper. Writing in the piece of paper. Writing in the piece of paper. No need. Okay, Vishal, thank you. but still you just use your pen and notebook and try to write them down, underlining everything and specifying the main verb and auxiliary verb, upload in that particular group, WhatsApp group. Okay, we will see there. So thank you. Okay, good, thank you. Now this one you can see another homework that go. So now that one homework would be enough, I think. Today we will discuss on the other, we discuss in the other classes about all other aspects. So would you please turn on your cameras, please? So very good. So okay, as per the time that we have to follow, right from tomorrow onwards, we will be live here right at 7. So today we got late because of the technical errors. So we will try to be in time, everybody. So we respect your time, and also we have to respect our time. So we will try to come live right at 7 exactly, so that we can end up the sessions right at 8. So today I have given you some of the things like verbs. That means okay, so I request Nilofer to summarize half of the session, and rest of the session I request Anupama to summarize. Go ahead,
Yes.
please.
Yes, so I think you got to know about verbs, and there are like modal, main verbs and auxiliary verbs, and we get to know the examples also. And in auxiliary verb, like there are 24 auxiliary verbs, like and also auxiliary verbs are called helping verbs at the same time. So main verb, it is not uh, you know it is not possible to give examples when it comes to main verbs. So there are so many words which will be main verbs, and auxiliary verbs, as you can see that there are 24 auxiliary verbs like can, could, may, might, and Anupama will tell you. So yeah, today's session, I think you got to learn things, and you have been given the examples or sentences like I speak English, I'm speaking English. So yeah, every time we cannot use main verbs, we need the helping verbs, and without that we would not be able to uh, frame a sentence with meaning. So yes, I think this will be the half of the summary of this class.
Okay. So I think that, and Anupama, just go ahead.
Yeah, I guess Nilofer has said it all. Today we learned about main verbs and auxiliary verbs, and of course, I would repeat the same, that there are 24 auxiliary verbs, and as it's not easy to cover all the main verbs, but you can always remember the auxiliary verbs, and you can make a short. You can just write down them and then try to remember them. And yeah, I think you all got your homeworks, so please, I would request to that please try to solve them, and that will help you to remember the things that sir taught today. And I think that would be all.
চ' এটা কাম কৰিব পাৰোঁ, আৰু যদি বহুতে কিবা কিবি লিখি আছে, যদি ইচ্ছা কৰে এটা আৰু হোমৱৰ্ক আমি দিব পাৰোঁ, লাইভ কৰিব পাৰিব চাগে। তো ঠিক আছে, তেতিয়াহ'লে তোমালোকে এটা কাম কৰা, মই শ্লাইড শ্বেয়াৰ কৰি দিওঁ, তাৰপিছত এইটো হোমৱৰ্ক তোমালোকে চাবা। Nilofer and Anupama, you try to observe in the live chat option, okay? And let me share this particular slide. So dear students, right now সেইটো হোমৱৰ্ক পিছত কৰিবা, but এইটো হোমৱৰ্ক ইয়াতে কৰা, if you just can do it, okay? Try to do this homework, by the way. You can do it, no problem. And for that one, let me just make it a little bigger. Okay, so here what happens is that exercise go. So this is the go verb, and you have to write this go verb in all kinds of Especially, okay, forget about all kinds of, just write it down. Can you see the slide? Anupama, Nilofer?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, so this go verb, that what you can do, this is exercise right now. Go verb that you have to write down. Okay, you have to, what you need to do, you have to write. Okay, you have to write it. You have to write it. You have to write. You have to write in all kinds of present tense. Okay,
I think Vishal has already answered.
Bishal. Okay, Bishal, congratulations, Bishal, thank you. And then you have to write it. Okay, write it, write in all kinds of present tense. I go, I'm going, I have gone, and I have been going. Very good, Vishal, thank you. But Vishal, try to make a meaningful sentence. With go, you put something so that it could become meaningful. Okay, it would be more interesting if you can do something like this. So, okay, I want answers from everybody. Here I can see 11 people are watching right now. So those who are new right now, please hit the like button. If you do not like it, please hit the dislike button also. We welcome everybody.
Trubhu sir has answered. I go to school.
Okay, Dhruva sir, very good. I go to school. Fine, absolutely fine, sir. Then you have to write the other sentences also in all kinds of. Okay. Okay, he has been going to school. Very good, sir. Absolutely correct.
I have been going to market. Kanaklata has answered.
I have been going to market. Okay, he went to the park. Very good. Okay, so it's very simple, by the way. Yes, I can see here. Kohli Dika writing something like, I go to school, I'm going to school, I have gone to school, I have been going to school. Very good, Kohli. I go to market, I'm going to market, I have gone to market, I have been going. Very good. We are getting a lot of answers from all the students, so active students. So this kind of students, when we get it, that means we feel empowered. Okay, we are waiting for at least 2-3 seconds. 10 seconds we're waiting for the answers. After that, we'll go. Onopama, Nilofer, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So is it exciting actually? Is it interesting that all the students are participating, that they are
Yes.
just actively getting engaged? So if I request you to have a conversation on tenses, especially if Onupama is present tense, for example, you are the character of present tense, okay? And Nilofer is past tense. And she wants to come back to the present, but she can't because she is already past. and she has lot of, what I should say, she had a lot of expectations that she would do this one, that one, but she can't come back to the present because she's already past. So, Nilofer, are you ready to take the character of
Yes.
past? And Anupama can't
Okay,
go to
sir.
the past and you can't go to the future also. You are getting stuck in the present, and a lot of problems are there in this world, and you were having with that. There is no chance of going anywhere. So in this respect, your emotions are different, your thoughts would be different, and Nilofer's thought would be different. So now, if you need to talk to each other about benefits, advantages, disadvantages of being there, so how do you just talk to each other?
We will try.
Just think about it. I'm giving you 2 minutes or 1 minute. Okay. Till then, let me just see all the answers. So 14 people have joined right now. So dear students, those who are just joining right now, please try to hit the like button. If you are new, try to subscribe the channel also. We are in the first mode to make it 1000 subscribers very soon, by the way. With your blessing supports, we are putting our efforts, and you should put your little efforts so that you could learn also. We could learn. Your one like, your one subscription could encourage us to do so many things for you all in the future. Okay, as already we are committed to give you 99 days free live sessions to help you out to practice English. Okay, so we are committed, we will give you, just you have to be in time. So thank you everybody, those who are watching right now, 14 people that I can see. Please try to hit the like button so that we can get more than 14 likes. We are begging, by the way. So we don't just feel ashamed of ourselves actually in begging, because we are doing it and we are talking about it. Whether you like it or not, it's your choice, by the way, but we can ask for it. So, well, dear students, most of you have answered that. I can see the answers taking from answers that Dhruvo sir has given, Vishal, and all other students that I can see a lot of answers. People, Vishal sir also given, Rekha Das, Konoklata, Kohli, all others. So thank you, everybody. And from my side, those who are new, that let me give you my examples. Okay, actually, why I have given you to do this? Very simple. This is my eraser, by the way. I'm trying to erase it. This is very new for me. I'm learning it just for you all so that I could make it interesting. Okay, so here, let me take the pen again. Okay, here what happens? First sentence, I go. Many of you have written, I go to school. This is a common sentence that we all know about it. Okay, I go to school. So dear students, if we know I go to school, then here if I ask you, what is go? Go is the main verb or auxiliary verb? Go is main verb or auxiliary verb? It is called main verb. What is it? It is called main verb. Go is called main verb. And next one, this is what sentence? This is called simple present tense. Okay, this is called simple present. But here, if you want to talk about, if you want to write the same sentence in present continuous tense without taking help of auxiliary verbs, can you write it? No. So এতিয়া ইয়াতে আমাৰ কন্টিনিউয়াস টেন্স লিখিবৰ কাৰণে আমি আই গো লিখিব নোৱাৰো। আমি আইৰ লগত এটা কি কৰিছো, এম। I am going. I am going to school. ইয়াতে যদি চোৱা তোমালোকে দেখা পাবা এম টো এডিশনালি আনা হৈছে ইয়াতে। ওকে, আৰু গো টোৰ লগত গোয়িং হৈছে। তাৰ মানে কন্টিনিউয়াস ফর্ম বুজাবৰ কাৰণে মেইন ভার্বটো সাফিসিয়েন্ট নহয়, মেইন ভার্বটোৱে অক্সিলাৰি এমৰ সহায় লৈছে, আৰু সেইকাৰণে এমক অক্সিলাৰি ভার্ব বুলি কয়। তোমালোকে বুজি পাইছা চাগে। ওকে, আৰু সেইকাৰণে আমি কি কৰো, আমি মেইন ভার্বটো জনা উচিত, অক্সিলাৰি ভার্বটো জনা উচিত। ইয়াতে যদি চাও এইটো আমাৰ কি হ'ব, প্রেজেন্ট continuous tense. Okay, PC means present continuous tense. মই মুখেৰে কৈছো, তোমালোকে জাস্ট মনত ৰাখি লিয়া। ইয়াতে তোমালোকে সকলোৱে শুদ্ধ লিখিছা যে I have gone to school. Okay, এই বাক্যটো হৈছে কি প্ৰেজেন্ট পাৰফেক্ট টেন্স এটা প্ৰেজেন্ট পাৰফেক্ট টেন্স লিখিবৰ কাৰণে আমি এই গো ভাৰ্বটো সাফিচিয়েন্ট নহয় তাৰ মানে এই গো ভাৰ্বটো সাফিচিয়েন্ট নোহোৱাৰ কাৰণে আমি কি কৰিছো হ্যাভ ভাৰ্ব সহায় লৈছো আৰু সেই হ্যাভ ভাৰ্বটো কি বুলি ক'ব এটো ক'ব অক্সিলাৰি যেনেকে এটো এটা এম টো হৈছে অক্সিলাৰি ঠিক একে ধৰণে ইটো এটা অক্সিলাৰি ভাৰ্ব ওকে আৰু এটো গন যেটো আছে গোৰ ফৰ্ম এইটো সহায় কৰিছে হ্যাভ টুৱে গতিকে I have gone to school means have to auxiliary verb আৰু go to সহায় কৰিছে এটো gone form লৈছে আৰু এনেকে আমি present perfect tense ৰ বাক্য আমি ব্যৱহাৰ কৰিছো ইয়াতে এটা যদি আমি 4 নম্বৰটো যদি আমি চাও আমি কি দেখা পাম 4 নম্বৰ যদি আমি চাও চাৰি নম্বৰটো আমি দেখা পাম সুন্দৰকে ইয়াতে I have been I have been going to school ইয়াৰে যদি চোৱা তোমালোকে এটো have to দেখা পাইছা এটো go to কাম কৰিব পৰা নাই গতে ইয়াতে have been আনা হৈছে ন গতে have been আমি যদি চাও এখিনিক আমি যদি কওঁ have ক আমি কম auxiliary verb আৰু be টো তোমালোকে গমে পাইছা be verb am is are ৰ past participle form গতিকে going to হৈছে তো মেইন verb যেতিয়া কাম কৰিব নোৱাৰে auxiliary help লয় আৰু এখানে have ইয়াতে have আৰু am একেটাক আমি auxiliary verb বুলি কওঁ তো my dear students I hope you understood so if you have understood please just type here that understood type in the comment section or type in the live chat option please understood if you have understood if you are getting benefits তাৰ পিছতে আমাৰ past tense আৰু present tense কথা পাতিব অলপ সময়ৰ কাৰণে আৰু হেকত আমি এনেকে আমি সেশনটো যে হেক কৰিম তো past tense present tense are you ready
Yes.
so very good let me see actually what students are first sentence there go is main verb absolutely first sentence go is main verb yes you were right first sentence there go is main verb absolutely correct very good right so well my dear students I hope you understood something today and যদি ভাল লাগিছে ক্লাস বিলাক তোমালোকে তোমাৰ ফ্ৰেণ্ডৰ লগত শেয়াৰ কৰিবা লাইক কৰিবা শেয়াৰ কৰিবা যিমান পাৰা মানুহ কবা যাতে তেওঁলোকেও তোমালোকৰ নিচিনা শিকিব পাৰে কিছু হলেও আৰু যদি তোমালোকৰ যদি জনা আছে তথাপিও কিছু ৰিফ্ৰেছ হ'ব ওকে চিন্তা কৰিব নালাগে ওকে বিশাল বড়ো said understood thank you বিশাল আৰু তোমালোকৰ কাৰণে বহুত কিবা কিবি কৰি আছো এটা লিখা প্ৰেক্টিস কৰি আছো এই মুহূৰ্তত হ্যান্ড ৰাইটিং তো এতিয়া কম্পিউটাৰত লিখি পোৱা নাছিলো বাট when I started teaching online on YouTube এটা শিকাৰ দৰকাৰ হৈ গৈছে সো এতিয়া ফ্ৰী হলেও কিন্তু আমি সিৰিয়াসলি লৈছো কথাবিলাক যাতে তোমালোকে শিকিব পাৰা আমিও শিকিব পাৰো আশা কৰিছো তোমালোকৰ সাপোৰ্ট আমি সদায় পাম আৰু এই ক্ষেত্ৰত যদি তোমালোকে বিচৰা তেতিয়া অলপ সময়ৰ কাৰণে অনুপমা আৰু নীলোফাৰে কিছু কনভাৰসেশন কৰি দেখাবো past tense and present tense অনুপমা is present tense and নীলোফাৰ is past tense and নীলোফাৰ অনুপমা আজি তোমালোকে ফৰমেশনৰ ওপৰত বেছি গুৰুত্ব দিয়া দৰকাৰ নাই কনভাৰসেশনতে যে ক্যাৰেক্টাৰ হিচাপে জাস্ট তুমি ধৰিলে হল আৰু তোমাৰ কনসেপ্টটো হে দৰকাৰ আজি ওকে just as a concept how do you feel being a past tense and how do you feel being a present tense so you have to talk to each other okay good are you ready Anupama are you ready Nilofer okay it's up to you by the way just go there
Yes.
and start your conversation just like
Yeah,
students okay 1 2 3 time starts
Yeah. Hi. I was past.
Hi, I am present. So, what's would you like to tell me what's going on in past or what was there in past?
Yeah, nothing was going well, and I could not go to college or anywhere because it was lockdown. So yeah. And what about you?
And actually, your past is my present right now. I am stuck in house. I am not being able to go out. I it's because COVID is going on here, and since last year we are facing the same problem, and now I think we are habituated, but it's not easy uh, to be in home all the time. And I think our studies and our works, everything is getting affected by this.
Yeah, yes. So it happened to me. I could not study. I had been depressed, and as I was going or attending classes offline, but then I was not able to do anything.
Yes, now actually I am trying to make a habit of studying, staying at home. I am doing online session at Zoom. I am trying to learn speaking. I am focusing on my growth to develop my spoken English and my personality. And I am trying to make a habit of reading newspapers, as that's the only way to stay updated nowadays,
Yes.
as we can go ahead.
Yeah. So I was not this lucky, and I did not get the chance to do things like this. So I was doing nothing. But I think you are lucky that you are doing this thing.
Yes,
And
yes.
yeah, I could not do anything. And
Yeah,
yeah,
as I am,
it was difficult for me. So yeah,
and I think as I am getting the opportunity to do classes online, as we have the platforms called Zoom, Google Meet. So I think it's better for us to grab the opportunity, and can, because we can, as I have, I am talking to you, and I can realize that our past was not as improved, but today we are having all these facilities. So I think it's better for us to grab the all opportunities that we are having right now, instead of
yeah.
sitting at home doing nothing.
But the positive thing that happened is I started recording videos, and yeah, thus I improved a bit. So
Yeah,
that is the thing that was positive at that time. And yeah, I was lucky, I was fortunate to get that opportunity. So
yes,
yeah.
and just because you recorded those videos in past, I could see all those things, and that's how I started recording videos too. Because in your past you recorded videos and then you uploaded them on Facebook and YouTube, and now I can see them, and I feel really motivated. That's how actually I started uh, improving myself. So I actually want to thank our past for giving us some solutions.
But as you know, I think you must have watched that I was nervous. I had been nervous and I was so shy. I did not speak a lot.
Yeah, but I think that's how we can improve ourselves. I am improving myself by looking at your videos, because when we look at our past and when we see the mistakes we did, now I think I can correct myself by looking at them.
Yes,
So
all the best.
okay,
Thank you.
past and present. So I think that past, you have one benefit or advantage is that no need to get the spiteful comments or the scolding or whatever negative things happening right now in the present. No need to face that one. That means your full stop is there. That means whatever you got it fine. But present also is having problems because if present is the time of corona, and one has to be in corona because there is no chance of going in the future. So I think that you all have obstacles, problems, opportunities, or sorry, advantages, disadvantages, or whatever it is. That it's good that you should love your own time. So past is also good, present is also good, and future is also good. So thank you, future. Thank you, past. Thank you, present, and future. Whoever would be at least 99 day sessions that we have, we will make somebody future in the future. But today, dear students, thank you very much. Thank you, Anupama. Thank you, Nilofer. And thank all the students. And today I got good messages. Minhazul Haq wrote, today's class is too good. I have learned many things and refreshed my memory. Every class should be. Every class should be like this. So thank you, Minhazul. Thank you, Dhruva sir. Okay, yesterday's class is also very useful for us. Thank you, Dhruva sir. Konaklata, today's live class is nice and I have learned. Thank you, Konaklata. Thank you, all the students, those who are liking, loving, and learning something from our classes. We want to thank you, everybody. Keep loving, keep supporting, keep sharing the link. If you have your friends among them, you can just share among your friends so that maximum people could get the benefits of learning. Okay, and we are going to hit the target of today. We have completed 44 days. Yes, for 42 days continuously. Earlier 21 days challenge, and today we are completing 20 days. That means 40 days we have completed. Free 40 live sessions already we have done. So congratulations, Nilo, for congratulations, Anupama, and congratulations to me and
Thank
all the students, those who are there supporting us. Okay, and very soon we are going to hit the target of 99 days. So with your blessings and support, we are going to do it. So thank you very much. Tara, bye bye. Have a good night.
Yeah,
Good
good night,
night.
everyone.
Good night.